What's up guys, Tommy the Aussie Tool Guy here, and today we're having a close-up look at the Milwaukee Packout. I did get this system. I had a look at some of the other brands, the DeWalt, the AEG here in Australia, but I went with the Packout. I spent a few extra dollars and really happy with the quality. This thing is really well built. All the latches, the handles, everything's superior quality to some of those other boxes, so great system. I will run through a few things I did get. So we got the rolling cart at the bottom. We have the middle medium toolbox. We have the small toolbox, and this is Milwaukee's large organizer. So straight off the bat, we'll look at the organizer. We'll note that these are all IP65 rated, so it's going to handle that weather, and you can be able to hose this thing down, clean it off, and water isn't going to penetrate the lids of these toolboxes, which is a really cool feature from Milwaukee, especially for all the tradies out there who want a really tough system that's going to last. So let's have a quick look. Open that up. Now, these lids, I've seen some videos on YouTube, guys throwing bricks, cinder blocks at these lids, and they've been, standing the test of time, which is awesome. These things will get beaten around a bit on the job site, as any tradie knows, and it's got to last. So really happy with that. Open the lid up straight away. That lid stays open. Great from Milwaukee. A few little tubs in here for putting your bits and pieces, bolts, nuts, screws, nails, which is cool. Couple of different sizes. Now, one thing I do like is that got these little notches here for hanging on a corkboard or in your garage, which is great. You can transfer this from your garage to your Packout, take it on the job, bang, away you go. So great from Milwaukee to add that on. Now this lid does have these indentations in the lid, so when you do shut it, it's going to lock those screws and bolts in. Nothing's going to mix. You're going to be hanging this on the job site. It's not going to be able to mix around. You can turn upside down. Nothing's going to go into the next container, which is great. Right, so the way the system works, you lift this little lever on the front of the toolbox, unlocks these little tabs at the bottom, and they simply slide into the previous lid of the toolbox, so which is great. Locks in place, nice and solid. And that's the organizer. Lift that off. Once again, great from Milwaukee. Okay, so this is a small toolbox. These nice metal latches right here. Really like that. One thing I will note is that these toolboxes do come with this little ring here for putting padlocks on. Some of you guys might only buy one or two boxes, so if you want to keep it secure, you got that little ring there to lock these up with a padlock, which is cool. All right, open that up. Same again. Lid stays open. Great. This lid is actually a little bit thicker, so that's going to be a lot more solid. Does have the little slot for your one key if you're in that system. Now this little small toolbox comes with a few different trays. This particular one has like a little lid on it. You can lock bits and pieces in that. It's not going to fall around the toolbox, which is great. I personally probably won't use some of these. I think this toolbox will be mainly for drills and battery chargers and whatnot, and batteries. So, but great for Milwaukee to add them in. Some of you guys might use them, which is cool. All right, that's a small toolbox. Same again, lift that up, releases. All right, so here we have the medium toolbox. Now first away, this does have a cool handle at the top. Like I said, some of you guys might only just buy this particular box, or you just want to take this one on the job site. So that handle is great, for transporting some of your gear. It is quite a sizable toolbox, and it can fit a lot of gear in. So we'll open that up and have a quick look. Once again, another tray, which is cool. Nice and deep, fit a few bits and bobs in that, which is cool. All right, like I said, this has got a bit of size in here. Definitely gonna be able to fit a circular saw, recip saw, nail guns. You'll be able to fit a few battery tools in there, which is great. Good size, solid lid. Latch that back on. What I will notice is that all these toolboxes come with these nice metal rails on the side. Not only is that a great anchor point for hanging onto things, it's lifting this in and out of your ute or your van. It does help protect that toolbox. These things are going to get bumped around. It's going to protect that box and keep all your gear nice and secure, which is great. All right, so this is the base of the system. This is the rolling cart. Lift that up. So we've got big 9-inch wheels on here. This is going to be able to run over bricks and dirt and whatnot on the job site, which is great. It's even going to be able to wheel upstairs, which is cool. That's great for Milwaukee. Big, solid, heavy-duty wheels, and which you do need, when you're bashing this thing around the job site. Telescopic handle. Press that button in. Lift that up. Wheel this thing around. Simply button down. Bang. That's going to drop that handle. It does have a couple of nice little anchor points here on the back and on the front. If you've got rope or straps, want to strap down into your ute or your van, which is great, or you've got other boxes or bags or something like that, you just want to rope or strap down. You've got a few little anchor points there, which is cool. All right, lift the lid on this one. Now on this toolbox, that lid does click open at the top there. So, like I said, nothing worse than that lid falling on you when you're trying to get your tools out. Big deep tray, same again as the previous toolbox. And look at that size in there. How's that? You could fit definitely a whole, battery kit in there, 5 or 6, 7 tools, batteries, chargers. If you were just to buy this toolbox with the wheels, I think you'd be pretty set. You could actually, like I said, you could fit a whole bunch of gear in there. So we will check that out. But so far so good. Quality in Milwaukee. Really happy. Worth those extra few dollars, guys. Well, I hope you guys like this video. This is just a first up look, run through of the boxes itself, the system I did get. I will put this to the test. I will, load it up as much tools as I can get, put it on the job site, test the wheels out, test everything out. But look, first off, well built, really solid from Milwaukee. Really happy with I did spend the extra few dollars. So, well, like and subscribe me videos, guys. I've got heaps of videos up so far. Follow me on Instagram @AussieToolGuy. And yeah, well, hopefully I'll see you on the next one, eh? Cheers.